No 5 in a row for Michael Carrick, only rescued from a demoralising defeat by Benjamin Sesko's stoppage-time leveller. And no haircut for self-proclaimed superfan Frank Ilett, who won't be seeing the barber for another month or more. Sign up for the Man Utd newsletter. Thank you. Benjamin Sesko's late equaliser shared the points at the London StadiumCredit, Reuters. His late goal was enough to rescue a point, but not enough to earn Frank Ilett a trimCredit, Getty. Yet the real pain was felt by Nuno Espirito Santo and his Hammers, who were on the brink of a huge win in their battle to escape the drop. Tomas Soucek's close-range strike, 5 minutes after the break, looked to be adding to the growing belief in these parts that the Hammers, seemingly doomed a few weeks ago, are on track to stay up. Especially with Nuno's former club Spurs losing once again, the Portuguese beginning to believe he could get the ultimate revenge on the club that sacked him 5 years ago. But just as United and Carrick were running out of hope, at the close of a hopeless evening which made their recent revival feel like a false dawn, salvation. Read more in football. Joshua Zirkzee's header a whisker wide looked to be their lot, but in the 96th minute, Brian Mbeumo's cross was met by the Slovenian substitute, whose effort slowly looped into the corner of the net. A sickener for West Ham, but only marginal relief for Carrick and his men, who did not deserve to escape with a point. Carrick's first 4 matches at the helm had started to make United look a little more like United. There was, though, none of that spark and endeavour on show last night until the very death. Most read in football. Sun Vegas welcome offer. Get £50 bonus when you join. Just 1 shot on target in the first half. Luke Shaw's corner routine swipe cleared off the line by former United defender Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And, aside from a Casemiro goal, correctly ruled out by VAR, none in the second half at all until substitute Sesko shot too close to the keeper with 15 minutes to go. The result is not what Carrick would have hoped for after his 4 straight wins. Credit, Shutterstock editorial. Had the Slovenian not stolen a point, Carrick and his men could have had no complaints, either. The onus was on them to take the game to the Hammers, but they failed to do so in what was for long periods tame and tedious, and then frantic but without conviction. Indeed, that there were only 2 moments of potential threat in the opening half told its own story. Crescencio Somerville has been the face of West Ham's battle to stay in the Prem, scoring in 5 successive games. And the Frenchman was close to another with the first real shot of the game, cutting in off the left before letting fly with his right from the edge of the box, Sen Lamens making a diving save. Before that, the flag had gone up when Bruno Fernandes, played in by Lisandro Martinez, lofted over, although it might have been tighter than it first appeared. Eventually, the visitors did briefly play, Diogo Dalot wasting some lovely interplay between Mateus Cunha and Bruno. United's opener against Spurs on Saturday came from a smart corner routine, and there was nearly a repeat midway through the half. Tomas Soucek gave the home fans hope with his opener. Credit, Reuters. This time Bruno played in low to the edge of the 6-yard box, met by Shaw, with keeper Mads Hermansen a spectator as Wan-Bissaka cleared off the line with his knee. And that was about it. While Carrick, the 4th man to manage United since Ten Hag was sacked after last season's defeat at the London Stadium, Ruud van Nistelrooy and Darren Fletcher were caretakers either side of Amorim's reign, stood impassively, hands behind his back. Nuno looked more anxious. Maybe the Hammers chief had sent his men out with a message that a point was a success. You can understand that. They have got themselves back into the hunt since the turn of the year, and every little helps. Ahmed's wasteful drive into the side netting shortly before the break would not have added to his worry lines. It was truly dismal. All change, though, on 50 minutes. Shaw was caught napping from a long ball forward, with Soucek, alert to the opening, spreading wide to Jared Bowen. So often the danger man for the Hammers, the England winger threaded into the 6-yard box where the Czech, who had continued his run rather than admiring the pass, eased in front of Kobbie Mainoo to stab home. Casemiro seemed to have nodded United level as the flag stayed down when he got on the end of Mainoo's deep cross. But the Brazilian's immediate gesture suggested he feared the worst. It immediately looked offside, Casemiro's arm and shoulder clearly ahead of Wan-Bissaka, and the verdict from Stockley Park confirmed that. No goal. Carrick played his cards, sending on Sesko for that first overdue effort on goal, with Mbeumo then heading well wide. Recommended stories. Xerxes' effort, wide by a coat of paint, appeared to be their last chance. It wasn't, and Sesko's touch was a killer for the home side. Comments.